Hello everyone. I'm gonna be showing you guys a few games of the team I used to get to rank number 5 in the ranked ladder. And this team's made by me. It's a very weird Sneasel plus Annihilate team. And the gist of it is you're using Sneasel instead of Mousehole to beat up into Annihilate, and beat up will power up Annihilate's Rage Fist. That's the main strat. But you've also got some other supporting mons like Sableye, which sets up screens, and it's got Disable and On-Core shenanigans, so you can really disrupt opponents by locking them in moves that you want them to use. We've also got Mousehold on this team, even though it's not a Mousehold plus Annihilate beat up strat, but this Mousehold is actually an offensive variant. So people, when looking at this team, they usually think it's going to be another Mousehold plus Annihilate team, and so they'll assume that the Mousehold is a supportive one. But having an offensive Mousehold is really good because while they don't expect the Mousehold to actually do any damage, it can just easily one-shot so many Pokemon. Among Us is there for redirection, and it's just overall, it's always been a really good support Pokemon. And Azumarill's there for a bit of extra firepower, so if somehow Annihilate isn't doing enough damage, which I mean it certainly should, like most of the time, but you've also got a Belly Drum Azumarill there to back it up. And the point is, like, Annihilate's usually going to be the main threat for opponents, so they want to knock it out instantly. And so if they're focusing all their attention onto Annihilate, then the Azumarill can get a cheeky Belly Drum off and start doing a lot of damage as well. Alright, first game of the season. Let's see what we have. Okay, this seems like a Series 1 team. They've got Great Tusk. So I'm trying to think if I can just go with Sneasel and Ape immediately. But Great Tusk is going to be a bit of a problem because it can just go for Earthquake or Headlong Rush and just take out my Annihilate straight away, even if I don't Terra to Fire. It's just going to do a lot of damage, so I think we go Sableye and Annihilate. If we go Sableye, we can set up screens, and then we'll have Sneasel in the back. For our last one, I reckon we can bring Azumarill. Azumarill's quite good into Tusk and pretty much everything else apart from Among Us. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yep, it is going to be Great Tusk and what's that bird called? Kilowattra, I think. Yeah, so we definitely should set up a Reflect straight away and save onto our Terra for Annihilate. So I'm just trying to think what they're going to do. I feel like it's likely going to be an Earthquake and maybe a Tailwind, but I think I should... What do I do with Annihilate? I think I should probably Protect, because I don't want to eat up too much damage straight away. Yeah, okay, so we'll set up Reflect, and next time we can go for a Lat Screen. So Sableye should survive this turn. Let's have a look. Air Slash into Annihilate. That's fine. Is it going to be Earthquake? Yep, it is. So Sableye will definitely survive this now that we've got the Reflect up. And next turn, we'll set up a Lat Screen to, oh boy, that was a crit. Okay, we're in a really tough spot. That might have just lost us the game immediately. Oh man, because next turn I was gonna probably either set up Light Screen or we could also just disable Great Tusk's Earthquake. Alright. It's gonna be really hard to come back from this. We need to play out of our minds. But we really need to get rid of this Great Tusk if we want to win. Honestly, do we just go for a bulk up or? Okay. I think I want to try get rid of this Talon Flame. Because it's just gonna air slash into Annihilate if we don't. Should KO. Oh man. This is really bad. Okay. I reckon we might outspeed with no, yeah, Sneasel does outspeed, definitely. I don't have Tailwind up. So I'm thinking if we just Icy Wind, we should take out the Kilowatt Rule. But what do we do with Annihilate? I'm fine with clicking Bulk Up again because Great Tusk right now is just probably going to keep spamming Earthquake. Kilowatt Rule protects, that's fine. We get a speed drop onto Great Tusk as well, which is really good. So it'll probably be Earthquake again, and the thing is, he's hit my Annihilate so many times now, so he's powering up my Rage Fist for me. Like, I don't even need to beat up my own Annihilate. Yeah, so it's probably like, I'd say maybe Choice Band, Great Tusk, but it could be Scarf because it's not doing that much damage. Now this sounds really interesting because I can easily just Aqua Jet the Kilowatt Rule and they won't have any counterplay to that. So I think it's fairly obvious. And I think they're going to switch to Kilowatt out, so I think I'm just going to go for a Liquidation onto Great Tusk. And what do we do with Annihilate? So Liquidation, I'm going to go for a Bulk Up. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Bulk Up. It's a bit risky, but yeah, they do switch. So we correctly read the Kilowatt Rule switch. What are they going into? Amogus. Okay, so Bulk Up is quite good here. We're basically going to be taking no damage from Great Tusk now. Goes for Headlong Rush, so it's not Choice Scarfed. Or Choice Banded. Okay. We should get a lot of damage onto Great Tusk with this Liquidation though. I'm not sure if this KOs. It does KO. Azumarill is so good. Okay, that's great, because now we can safely Terra our Annihilate to avoid a super effective Air Slash. And our Rage Fist is like, I think at least 300 base power now, so it can just one-shot any of these Pokemon. Even the Mungus, I think. I can't do much with a Azumarill here because of that Amogus, so I might as well just go for a Belly Drum. And if they let me Belly Drum Azumarill, then we're in really good shape. I think a Rage Fist will probably take out Amogus. Surely, right? We've bulked up twice, and we've been hit at least 4 times, so... yeah. Okay, good. Volcarona Protect, so he should be able to take out this Amogus, and then we get a free Belly Drum up as well. The only problem is that we're gonna be like 1 HP, so... if they have any sort of priority move, our Azumarill is just dead. But obviously the good thing is we also have Aqua Jet as our priority move, so if they don't have any priority moves, then we'll go first and get a huge Aqua Jet off. Still need to keep in mind that they haven't Terra'd yet. So I want to go for an Aqua Jet onto Volcarona, but they might Terra Grass. Yeah, let's see who they're terroring. Probably Volcarona. But the thing is, I think Oh, okay, it's Terra Water, but still, I think we should be able to get quite a bit of damage onto that Volcarona with a belly drum. So, I'm crystallizing my own ape just so I don't get super effective air slashed. Still a lot of damage. Okay, the only worrying thing is if they have Terra Blast. I go for a Heat Wave. Oh my god, Azumarill dodges that attack. I think that just saved me the game. Oh man, because if they had Terra Blast and they killed my Azumarill this turn, then they could just kill my Nihilip next turn. But yeah, I guess that makes up for the crit they got onto Sableye straight away. Because this game would have been much easier if Sableye had not been crit. Okay, that was a very close game one though. GG's. Okay, first battle in Ultra Board here. Let's see. Okay, this is a very typical Series 3 or Regulation C team. So, I can't go Sneasel because their Flutter Mane is probably just gonna outspeed me. Like the Flutter Mane Chiyu lead is a bit scary, so I'm gonna go Sableye and Annihilate to lead off. That way we can set up a light screen and just reduce a lot of that damage output. In the back, I think we should still go Sneasel, just to get a beat up in case our Annihilate doesn't get powered up too much. And Azumarill could be good as well. Yeah, like the fairy typing just deals really well with all the ruined Pokemon. Aqua Jet's also good into Flutter Mane. Yep, okay, so I'm suspecting they go with the Chiyu and Flutter Mane lead, because every team I versed with those two, they just always lead with them. Let's see. I think, yeah, okay, Flutter Mane Chiyu. It's a very deadly combo. So, first turn, we definitely need a light screen. I don't know if Sableye gets knocked out by a Dazzling Gleam. Probably not, but if they go with Heat Wave or Chiyu, then our Sableye's probably dead, but that's okay. All that matters is that we get the light screen up straight away, and that way our Annihilate doesn't just get dunked on by the Flutter Mane. Chiyu protects, okay, that's fine. So Sableye might survive one turn, if they go for Dazzling. Get light screen up. Goes for a Shadow Ball, okay, that's even better. So I think they were suspecting that I was... Well, actually, I don't know. Goes for the option that I Terra, Steel, or Fire, because if they go Dazzling, then it's not going to do damage into my Annihilate. But we can disable Flutter Mane here. And I think we can just knock it out straight away. Because even though I'm still only 50 base power on my Rage Fist, that Chi is probably going to attack this turn. Like probably a Heat Wave to just try and fish for a burn onto my Annihilate, but now that I'm Terroring Fire, I can avoid that potential burn, and I'll get a powered up Rage Fist. Goes for a Moonblast, okay, that's not ideal, but that was a good play. And it is a Heat Wave, so at least we can eat that up. Okay, I was gonna say I did a bit more damage than I thought. Okay, no Focus Sash, that's great. So, it's a Life Orb Chiyu. That means Dark Pulse might be kind of scary into my Annihilate. So we do want to quickly take care of that. Um, Go into Sneasel. Fake out's gonna be quite valuable, I think. Just waiting to see what they go into. Brute on it. Okay. What to do? I'm trying to think, because if I just get the taunt off onto Brute Bonnet straight away, it's gonna be pretty useless. I don't want it to keep redirecting, like using Rage Powder. So I think this is okay. Terra, Brute Bonnet, okay. Into water. Shit, does it have Terra Blast? There's no way, right? I don't think Brute Bonnets usually run Terra Blast. Okay, we get Taunt off. Let's see, if it doesn't go for Terra Blast, I'm just gonna assume it doesn't have it. Chi goes for Heat Wave again. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, what's the Brute Bonnet going for? Okay, we get rid of Chi-Yu, that's very good. Close combat. Okay. Excellent. So I don't think it has Terra Blast. And that's actually good, the fact that it terrored into water, because now you no longer resist our Rage Fist. So I can probably just get a one-hit KO onto you with our Rage Fist. But let's see what its last Pokemon is. Okay, it's gonna be Golden Go. So our Annihilate pretty much was at Golden Go. Like, you can only really go for Shadow Ball, but even then we still have Light Screen up. So it's not doing too much into our Ape. That Rage Fist, I think I'm just gonna go Rage Fist into Brute Bonnet just to cover for the option. Like, cover for the scenario where it actually does have Terra Blast for some reason. Because right now I think Golden Go just isn't much of a threat. Unless it has like Power Gem or something, but like even then I think our Zoomer can clutch up against Golden Go. Make it rain, okay, that's not gonna do anything. Yep. And we should outspeed Brute Bonnet and get a 1-hit KO, I think. Yeah, nice, okay. So that pretty much wraps up this game. Like Golden Go can't really beat both Azumarill and Annihilate. Okay, this is just another Series 1 team. No Paradox Pokemon, no Ruin Pokemon. Okay, so I guess the two possible leads are either Lycanroc and Tyranitar or Indeedee Armarouge. And just based on my experience, this team that I'm using seems to be weak to Indeedee Armarouge, right? Because there's like not much way I can deny Trick Room. And with our Azumarill, I don't think they're gonna go Tyranitar, Lycanroc. So this is kind of tough because we need to get this lead matchup right. If they go Lycanroc and Tyranitar, and I lead with a counter to Indeedee Armarouge, that's going to be quite bad for us. It's just a matter of trying to predict what lead they're going to go with. I feel like Sableye and Ape is the safest lead, but it's not going to do well into EDD, EDD and Armor, so let's see. If it is EDD Armor, I'm going to have to play out of my mind. Yeah, okay, I should have just gone with my counter lead for that Jura, but it's all good. Yeah, we just gotta play really, really smart because we're at a pretty bad disadvantage. So light screen's always valuable to get up straight away. But Entity's probably gonna go for Follow Me, or it could just go for a Trick Room. I think the safest option... Well, it's not necessarily safe, we don't have a safe option here. I'll Protect, see what they want to do, but... I'm guessing it's gonna be Follow Me, Expanding Force. Yep, so there's the Follow Me, so I can't really use Rage Fist onto their Armor Rouge. Okay, yep, it is Expanding Force. At least Sableye doesn't get affected by that. Well, it's still in a really tough spot. We can't use Disable or Ontacall with Sableye because of Psychic Contrarian. Yeah, what do we do here? I think I'm gonna bulk up and Terrestrialize just so I can one-shot the Entity with Drain Punch. Because right now, without any boosts, I can't kill the Entity straight away. Okay, so we're Terra Fire now, so we won't get knocked out by Expanding Force straight away. And by pivoting out Sneasel, I can hopefully power up my Rage Fist so that my Annihilate can sweep later on in the game. But we just need it to survive these Expanding Forces. That's still quite a bit of damage, even with Flat Screen up. We can Drain Punch into NDD now though. I'm just gonna go for a Taunt and... yeah, I'll go for Drain Punch. No, I still need a Taunt. I can't beat up my Annihilate right now because they're probably just gonna go follow me again. You know what? I don't want to knock out the entity actually, I just want to render it useless on the field. Because if I use if I use Taunt, they've got no support moves left to use. They can only use like Psychic or Dazzling Gleam, whatever attack moves they have, and that's not going to do too much damage. So... yeah, now I can maybe knock out the Armor Rouge with our Rage Fist, but we'll see. We'll see what they go for. I could beat up my own Ape now. That'll power it up to max Rage Fist base power. And then probably just Rage Fist into Armor Rouge, now that you can't follow me anymore. Let's see what they have in the back. They have no switch-ins to Rage Fist. So, yeah, I think I like this play. They do switch. Let's see who's taking the Rage Fist. Tyrannida. Okay, well that's their only resistance, but this is still going to do a lot of damage. Alright, get 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. So yeah, we're definitely at max power now. How much? Oh my god, that almost just instantly kills it. Hyper voice from NDD. Interesting. Okay, but you're still not going to be able to do too much damage to the Annihilate. Sandstorm's a bit annoying. It's gonna slowly chip away health from my ape. I think I can just bring Azumarill and finish off the Tyranitar here. Yeah, so Aqua Jet, and I can probably just kill you with Drain Punch now. Oh no, I forgot about Psychic Terrain. Oh man. Oh, it's such a rookie mistake. Okay, well this is bad. Do I restore enough HP to survive another Hyper Voice? I don't know. Okay, I do survive, but oh man, that's really bad. I shouldn't have Aqua Jetted. That was a horrible play. Alright, how do we come back from this? I think it might be worth switching out my Annihilate. So we can't Aqua Jet now because his terrain's gone. Okay, my PC just blue screened in the middle of that last game, but it was a loss anyway. I think I really screwed up when I went for that Aqua Jet on Psychic Terrain. That was a huge misplay. And yeah, something I haven't really mentioned is that you really need to be careful of NDD and its Psychic Terrain, because it just completely shuts down Sableye. Like, you can't do any disable or encore shenanigans, and it also denies Azumarill's Aqua Jet, and that's something Azumarill really relies on after it's gotten a belly drum off, because it usually needs to go first, and if you can't use Aqua Jet, then you're probably just gonna get knocked out after you use a belly drum. This team's interesting. They've got a Magnezone. I've no clue what that does, but I think we'll go Sableye again. I haven't been able to lead Sneasel at all just because they've got really fast Pokemon, like Iron Bundle, Flutter Mane. They can all just snipe Sneasel. Dragonite Extreme Speed as well, and Gen Power. So like, no, we have to bring Sneasel in the back. But for our last Pokemon, I think I don't know, Amoonguss isn't actually that good into their team, but I can bait out a lot of attacks just by protecting and like switching out as well, so the redirection's always good to have in my opinion. And we do just sort of need a bulky Pokemon to take hits. Alright, let's see what they lead with. It's gonna be Magnezone and Flutter Mane. Okay, again, I have no clue what this Magnezone does. So it's a little bit scary. It's always scary when, like, you come across a Pokemon which you don't have experience fighting them, because they can easily get like a surprise knockout onto you, or just change the game completely by doing something you don't expect. So I think in this case, like, I would double protect, but I don't have protect on Sableye, so setting up light screen's fine. I think I want to protect on my Annihilate just to see what they do. Okay, you know what? I think it's pretty safe to go Rage Fist actually, because like, they're not gonna have a move that's super effective into my Fire Terror Annihilate. Okay, yep, cool. So they do go Flying Terror, so it's probably a Terror Blast. But that's why I Terra'd my Annihilate, just so we wouldn't get hit by a surprise super effective move like that. Okay, we get light screen up, so that should do. That should be very helpful against these two Pokemon. Yep, that's Linkling. Doesn't do anything to our Annihilape. And it's a Terra Blast from Magnezone, right? Yeah, until my Annihilape, I assume. Cool. We should be able to eat that up. Yeah, not too much damage. Okay, if the Fluttermane's not stashed. Oh no, yeah, it's Life Orbed. I forgot to check the item, but yep. Take care of that straight away. Alright. Let's see, who do they bring out? Shenpao, okay. I think Reflect will be very helpful, so I'll set that up. And I'm fine protecting Annihilape for now, just to see what else the Magnezone might go for. Shenpao goes for a Sucker Punch. That's fine. Still going for a Terra Blast. Okay, it might be Choice Specs Terra Blast. Oh, never mind. Could be Choice Scarf? I don't know. I don't know why I'm still using Terra Blast, but it makes me suspect it's Choice Locked. Sableye doesn't even die to that, so what do I do here? I think they can't do much to our Annihilape, so yeah, I'm just bulking up. Yep, Shenpao protects. I kinda suspected they would because they're probably scared of the Drain Punch. And now that I've disabled Magnezone, let's see if he can still use Terra Blast next turn. Sorry, not Terra Blast, let's see if it can still move next turn. Because if it's Choice Locked, it has to switch out, like right now. Okay, it might be worth saving the Sableye to reset screens later, so yeah, because I can't do much else. And you've already protected Shenpao last turn, so I want to go for a Drain Punch onto it, but I think, yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay, they just forfeit. I guess the Magnezone probably was Choice Locked then, and I don't know, I feel like the game was far from over, to be honest. But I mean, I'll take that win. What do we have here? Glaceon, Slowking, and you know what? I'm just gonna bring Sneasel straight away. I think this is finally a game where we can just activate our Annihilape with beat up straight away. But Glaceon, Slowking, and Slitherwing, very uncommon Pokemon. Let's see. Amogus is very good here. I think Maushold is okay as well. Usually, Sableye is better if you lead with it, because it's not as valuable if you're setting up screens mid-game. Okay. They don't have any very fast Pokemon, so I think we can just get the beat off onto Annihilape straight away here. Yeah. All Iron Hands can do is like at most fake out, but thanks to our ability in a focus we won't get flinched, so we can't really deny this beat up. Just Rage Fist into Slowking straight away. I think Slowking's like a bulky Trick Room setup, and we don't want Trick Room up. They do fake out into their Sneasel, into our Sneasel. So yeah, a lot of people don't know about Sneasel's ability in a focus, but fake out is completely useless into us. hit 4 times, so I think this should KO, right? Super effective Rage Fist. Oh, okay, it's Focus Sashed. That's weird. Who runs Focus Sash on a Slowking? I was under the assumption they were really bulky. Okay, that means they do get Trick Room up, which makes things a bit tricky for us. So what are they gonna do? Probably like Wild Charge and a Psychic into Annihilate. I can finish your Slowking off if you don't knock out my Sneasel. And I guess the obvious play would just be to protect this turn. But I'm happy doing that. We just want to stall out their Trick Room pens right now. And at the same time, if we can knock out Slowking, that would be really good. Because right now it does threaten our Annihilate with a Psychic. Yeah. Let's see, do they double up onto Annihilate? Yep, they do. Great, so that means we can knock out their Slowking. We do still need to play this smart though. I still got 4 turns of Trick Room left. So let's see who they bring out. It's gonna be Glaceon. You know, honestly, I have no clue what this Pokemon does. Honestly, Taunt seems okay. Let me think about this. Because all I know about Glaceon is that it's usually just a Blizzard spammer, but they don't even have Snow activated on their team, so... Yeah, I think swapping in Amoonguss is fine. We can eat up some hits and then next time we can just start sporing, yeah. It's gonna be a Terra from Glaceon. Water Terra. Do you have like a super effective Hydro Pump? Let's see, okay, Wild Charge, we eat that up. What's that Glaceon going for? A Shadow Ball? Okay. That's a crit. Should be fine though. Honestly, I don't understand the Terra Water. Why did you Terra Water and how does that help you? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm down to bring Annihilate back in. Because Sneasel's not doing much and we can spoil one of you. I'm a bit scared of this Glaceon Shadow Ball, so probably just gonna spoil Glaceon. You have committed Terra, so I know their Iron Hands can't Terra to Grass. No Lumberry or anything. Nice. Okay. Wild Charge into Amoonguss, that's fine. So next turn I can just spoil your Iron Hands now as well. Unless you're Safety Goggles or Lumberry. But it's still worth a shot. So I think I want to Rage Fist into Glaceon, just so you can't wake up and get a Shadow Ball into me. Yeah, is it worth Terroring? Rage Fist into you, Spore into Iron Hands. Okay. Even if Iron Hands doesn't fall asleep here. It's not Safety Goggles. Wait, is it Lumberry? Oh, it is Lumberry. Okay, that's fine. Even if it's not asleep, it can't do too much to my Annihilate. It's still a fair bit. But we should be fine. good. You stay asleep. Rage Fist. Nice. If we can still Trick Room out, we can just start sweeping with Annihilate. Wait, is that one more turn off Trick Room? Yeah, it was, okay. So we can still redirect with the Moongus, and now we can just start Rage Fist spamming. See what their last Pokemon is. It's going to be Slitherwing. Okay, well, that's another Pokemon that I don't really see often, so if I had to guess, it has a Fire and Bug move, but I'm not too sure what else it has. Question is, who do I target with Rage Fist here? I don't even need to Terra Annihilate this game, so maybe I'm just gonna Terra Water Mingus? I'm doing this so that if I knock out the Iron Hands, I can just start hardwalling their Slitherwing. It's a Fire and Bug type, so we shouldn't be able to do much against Terra Water Mingus. Iron Hands protects. Okay, that's a good play. But let's see what Slitherwing goes for. Oh, we outspeed Slitherwing as well. That's good to know. Oh, it has acrobatics, jeez. Okay, well that's a good thing I Terra the Moongus there. Otherwise would have just got knocked out instantly. So I can just go for a Rage Fist onto you again. Rage Powder. Yep. And next turn I can just Rage Fist into Slitherwing. Yeah, should be a good game. Unless they have another trick up their sleeve. Let's see. Any priority moves? Nope. Okay, so we should knock out Iron Hands. Yeah, and Slitherwing. They can just knock it out next turn. Yeah, honestly, our opponent had a really unusual team. I'm not too sure what the purpose of Glaceon was on their team. And like having Shadow Ball and Water Terror, that's very interesting. I was afraid they'd have Terror Blast on Glaceon, because that means I wouldn't be able to Terror my Annihilate into fire. But we didn't even need to Terror Annihilate this game. Like usually the main point of Terroring to fire is to avoid a burn, or just a lot of those super effective fairy moves. Like there's a lot of Flutter mains going around, so if you think you're gonna eat up a Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast, you can just Terra Fire immediately, and that reduces the damage and at the same time powers up your Rage Fist. So, yep, GG's. Alright, we're 5 games in, 4 wins, 1 loss, so hopefully we'll get one more win and get Master Ball by the end of this video. Alright, we're up against Chef, and looks like he's got a Snow Core, Iron Bundle and Abomasnow. His Garchomp's also scary, so I'm gonna bring Sableye and Annihilate so I can set up a Reflect straight away if he does go Garchomp. But if he goes with his Snow Duo, so if he goes Iron Bundle and Abomasnow, can set up a Light Screen as well, and that'll reduce a lot of their damage output. Sneasel's good to bring the back pretty much like all the time, I reckon, just so we can power up our Annihilate with Beat Up in case they don't power up Rage Fist for us. So yep, I'll bring Sneasel, and I'll bring Mousehorde as well, I think. Mousehorde is pretty good because it can just one-shot a lot of their Pokemon, like apart from Sizzle and Abomasnow. Okay, I think he's either gonna lead with Garchomp and Talonflame, or Iron Bundle into Bomb Snow. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna be in the Snow Duo. Okay, so we can probably just set up a light screen straight away. And if I had to guess, this is probably just gonna be Blizzard spam from the both of his Pokemon. A Bomb Snow might go for it, Aurora Veil, but light screen's good. I'm gonna raid the Iron Bundle to Blizzard. I don't think it's gonna Hydro Pump into Annihilate. Because if they do Blizzard, I can just Terra Fire, go for a Rage Fist onto Iron Bundle, knock you out instantly. I think I like that play. Yeah, I'll Terra Fire, Rage Fist into you. So Iron Bundle is definitely going to outspeed us, and if they go for a Blizzard, they'll add 50 base power onto my Rage Fist already, so that's going to be an 100 power base move into you. That should normally one-shot Iron Bundle, if I had to guess. But let's hope it's going to be Blizzard and not Hydro Pump. Yep, it is Blizzard. Hopefully no Freeze, that would be bad. Okay, we get Rage Fist off, that's really good. Oh, that does nothing. Okay, that must be a really bulky Iron Bundle. Oh, it gets to freeze onto Sableye. Okay, that's a bit annoying. If I had to guess, you'd probably just Hydro Pump into Annihilate this turn. And that freeze is really bad because otherwise I could have Encored Iron Bundle to make it use Blizzard again. But now I think I might have to just take a Hydro Pump. The thing is, I think since the Iron Bundle is so bulky, I think it must have sacrificed a lot of special attack investment. So this might not do too much. Yeah, it doesn't do as much as I thought. Okay, we finally get the Iron Bundle out of here. Bomb Snow has Earth Power. Oh my god, and we survive. Okay, it might have been a bit better to protect that last turn. Like, the thing is with this team, we really need Annihilate to just stay on the field. Because if our Annihilate gets knocked out, we lack a lot of offensive power. We do have Maushold in the back, which is okay. But ideally, we want Annihilate to survive as long as possible. Okay, it's gonna be Chiyu. So what are they gonna do? Probably Heat Wave and another attacking move from a Bomb Snow to finish off Sableye. Yeah, that freeze is so bad. I think, yeah, I'll just protect this turn. Sacrifice the Sableye if I have to. Still frozen. Okay, Heat Wave is gonna thaw us out, actually. Okay, who does the Bomb Snow go for? Oh, it's okay, yeah, it's gonna be Blizzard. Okay, so we sadly have to sacrifice Sableye. But we do have Maushold still, so I think Maushold is gonna have to carry us through the rest of this game. Like, our Annihilate is just on way too low health. Do we bring out Maushold or Sneasel? Probably Maushold. Yeah, we need some more offensive power. As long as the Chiyu isn't Choice Scarfed, our Maushold can just one-shot it with Population Bomb. So I'll go for that, and I think we have to switch Annihilate out. I'm gonna pivot into Sneasel. Yeah, because it's good to conserve that Annihilate since it still outspeeds a Bomb Snow. Okay, Household does outspeed. That's really good. That should just be a one-shot. As long as we don't miss. Cool. Honestly, Sneasel is a little bit of dead weight here. It's got Fake Out, which is good, and it did eat that Blizzard as well, but yeah, can't really do much else right now. Last one is going to be Sizzle. Okay. Well, Population Bomb's not going to do much into Sizzle, so I'll Pop Bomb into Bomber Snow and Fake Out the Sizzle this turn. But this probably doesn't knock out a Bomber Snow instantly. Yeah. Still doing quite some decent damage though. Okay, wow, that almost just knocks it out. Yeah, Mousehole is just really underrated in my opinion. Like, the amount of damage output is just insane. This turn is interesting because Sizzle's probably just going to go for a Bullet Punch onto Mousehold. So do I think I might have to protect this turn and yeah, Sneasel's kind of dead weight to be honest. We can't really do much with it. I could pivot back out into Annihilate, but that would be really risky. I'm just gonna taunt in case. I don't know, it's probably not the best play, but at least I know you can't protect with Sizzle if I taunt you. Okay, and at least you can't get any Sword Stances off either. What was I going for? Giga Drain? Okay. If you're going for Giga Drain, I'm sort of tempted to just switch Annihilate in. Because I don't think that would knock out Annihilate. I honestly think that might be a good play because I think what his plan is to just to keep Giga Draining the Sneasel to restore some HP for his Bomber Snow. But yeah, I'm not gonna risk it because if I get knocked out. Oh, Ice Shot. Bullet Punch into Sneasel? Okay, so Mousehold actually survives this turn. Wait, that's huge. That just knocks out a Bomber Snow and... Okay, that just wins us the game, I guess. If they doubled up onto Mousehold, I think we'd be in a lot more trouble. But this turn I can just bring Annihilate out, go for a Follow Me, and just finish you off with a Rage Fist. A Rage Fist does a KO though. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it does. We've been hit several times. Like, we're on at least 150 base power, I think. Because we got hit by the Blizzard and a Hydro Pump and an Earth Power, so it's going to be 200 base power. Full Punch. Yep. Yeah, I'm 99% sure this KOs. Nice. Damn, that was a close game, but I think they really misplayed on that second last turn. Like if they just knocked out my Mousehold, my Sneasel would be dead weight, and my Annihilate would be way too low HP to do anything. Good game though, let's see if we rank up to Master Ball. I think we should. Yep, there we go.